Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. September 5th, and I'm sitting in Starbucks right now. It's like 8:30 at night, but it's raining outside, so it looks pretty gloomy. However, I'm doing some research on Everdragons, as the title of this video will suggest, because I have an interview tomorrow with the CEO of Everdragons, and so I'm learning about Everdragons, gonna buy my first Everdragons, figure out what this is all about, what the game's all about, and I wanted to just bring you guys along and have you guys explore this with me. And so we're gonna jump into my computer now, because I learned how to do that. Alright guys, so I think we're recording. Welcome to inside my computer screen. I'm just going over some articles to learn more about the game. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was in the progress, because I was looking at the Everdragon market. Well, you know, and there's different dragons to choose from, but before I choose my dragon, I want to make sure that I kind of get an understanding of which one I'm buying and why I'm buying it. So I'm doing the research right now to figure that out. One thing that I noticed off the bat is that the dragons are pretty reasonably priced. Compared to some other crypto games that I've experienced or that I've played with. And I don't know if this is just based off of users, and I don't know how these prices are really determined, so it's something I'm gonna ask tomorrow during my interview. But you know, 0.1826 Ethereum, 0.1 Ethereum, I view these as reasonable prices, primarily because these are digital collectibles, and you have to keep that in mind, in knowing that with playing these blockchain games, the cost of entry is the collectible, is being willing to shill over money in order to acquire something that becomes yours. And this is, I think, a model that's a lot different from traditional games like Neopets and such. And so I'm probably going to ask him some questions about that tomorrow to see, his thoughts and sort of comparing and contrasting. But you go up to some of the most expensive dragons. This is the 30th dragon, and these are all generation 0. You see it says Gen 0. So even if you're getting a dragon, it looks like it's some sort of auction where it's like, oh yeah, the end price. So it started off as 3 Ethereum. This one didn't sell before going down to its end price, which is 1.5 Ethereum. So it looks like he's waiting there to be sold, and I think I know which one I'm gonna get, but I kind of just wanted to figure out. I like this little guy. I like him because he's got kind of a cool look to him, cool vibe. I like his 2 little earrings. Only thing I don't like is that he only has 7 lightning, so I got to figure out what that means, because that doesn't sound good. But all right, I'm gonna jump back to doing some studying, and I'll keep you guys posted on the next interesting part. Alright guys, so I just got done doing a lot of the research that I needed to do to feel confident about which dragon I wanted to buy. And I've decided on this guy, so I just sent some money to my MetaMask using Coinbase. Maybe I need to make a video on MetaMask and Coinbase in the future for those of you unfamiliar, but I'm actually becoming a lot more just comfortable with MetaMask and the whole process of buying things using MetaMask. So have some Ethereum there in my wallet, and just enough to buy this little guy. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Click buy now. It's costing me about $40. Confirm. And I'll look at my MetaMask wallet. So I submitted the transaction, and now it's just a little bit of a waiting game. Oh, 2 transactions confirmed on Etherscan. Just got the notification. So perfect. So the dragon's no longer on the market, so he must belong to me. And I am going to end. Oh, there he is. Perfect. He's there in my wallet, or in my collection. So I have my one Everdragon, and I unfortunately have to end right now here, but we'll pick this back up whenever I get home because Starbucks is closing. So I'll see you guys when I get back home. Alright guys, so we're back at my house, and this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to try and wrap it up here. I just kind of wanted to go over some last minute things, or last couple things with you guys. So I have my dragon here. He's in my collectibles. I'm really excited. Dragon 935. I haven't named him yet. I feel like it's kind of one of those things where like his name just needs to evolve over time. But I want to tell you guys about the games that are going on right now and how exactly they work. So right now they only have one game that you can play. It's called The Race, but they have a lot of games coming soon. And if you go and look over at their roadmap, which I'm not going to go find right now, but they have been very good at like keeping on schedule with their roadmap, and so you always have to appreciate that in any project. There's something to be commended. And yeah, so how the race works, basically there are these races that take place every, well, as soon as there's 10 competitors in the race. So right now you could see for race number 70, there's 5 people ready to compete, and each race is about an hour long. And how it works is based off of, well, what you're going to see. We'll go back to my dragon. Based off of your dragon's power number, which is right here, right? Number 7 for this little guy. He gets entered into a race, and he is represented by whatever cryptocurrency is the 7th cryptocurrency on the market at that time. And I don't exactly know what the mechanics are in terms of, like, is it based off trading volume, or is it based off of how much? I'm pretty sure it's based off of how much that crypto goes up or down within that hour-long time frame. So it's kind of like gambling a little bit, or like betting, but it's cool because it's tied to a real-world event. And after that event takes place, you wait an hour. During that time, you're able to watch your dragon, and you win not only the reward pool, which it costs 0.003 ETH to enter, which right now is about 75 cents or something like that, just to be able to enter into the race. But you also win prestige and experience, which are these two things that I'm circling right here. And what I know of right now, prestige is sort of like I guess the level of your dragon in some ways. The more prestige it has, this will allow holders of the dragon to be able to create their own games in the future. So obviously that's going to be important and also critical to increasing the value of your dragon, your Everdragon. And then experience, which I'm not entirely sure how that operates now, but I mean, probably very similar to how experience operates in other games. Probably will help you be able to level up your dragon, or maybe he's able to get equipped with, I don't know, different things. These are things that I'm going to ask tomorrow. And so it's still very much in the early stages, but if you want to be able to get one of the first 1,000 dragons, which if this is something that really blows off, this being a digital collectible, one of the first games, one of the first 1,000 dragons, that's a pretty big deal. What I recommend is just going to the market here and really trying to source for a good deal, because there are some good deals right now. And just be vigilant and find a dragon that, I think really the best advice I can get for finding a dragon is just find one that kind of speaks to your soul, one that you feel connects with you in whatever way. Very similar to Neopets. And yeah, I just source through, because although I paid about 40 USD for my Everdragon, there are some cheaper Everdragons and some good deals. So if this is something you're excited about, I highly recommend go to everdragons.com. I'll have that in the description. But more so, I will definitely be having future games. I'm not going to do a race because this video is entirely too long already, but I will definitely be doing some racing videos in the future. and keep you guys just updated on the game development. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.